What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. Got some more best of 3 draft here, and we opened a pretty weak pack. I think I'm just going to first pick this Badlands Revival. Just go for the uber value card. This is not a good pack here. 2 red-blue lands, whatever. Plunder is all right. Gem is all right. Unfortunately, we did not open another Railway Brawler. How unlucky. No. This card wants a grindy deck usually. Green-black is pretty good at grinding out a lot of the time. Hopefully nobody is AFK here. Getting past a Kellen the Kid, Contagion Engine, Nimble Brigand, Brute, Bloodseeker good with Revival, Green Desert's always nice. 3/3 Flying Lifelink for 3. Basically, the rest of the text isn't super relevant. Why is Contagion Engine so bad? I don't know. It's just too slow in this format. It's like a fine sideboard card if your opponent's playing Outlaws, because they will often have a bunch of small creatures and go wide. I kind of want to just take the desert here. I think that's what we're going to be doing. Desert it up. Okay, that's a good pack. Festering Gulch, Paladin, Ashes, Betrayal, Jolene, Repulse. I'm going to lean towards taking one of these. I'm going to go with the Gulch over the Ashes or Paladin, I think. Great start to that 5-color nonsense. Pass me up a cruel ultimatum, please. And then a few Bristle Bandits, maybe a Bandit's Hall, some Desert's Dues. We all know what we want to do. We had that kind of insane red-green deck yesterday. If you missed that, 30/30 Trample Haste on like turn 6 or something. Things you can do with a Railway Brawler, I tell ya. I guess it wasn't truly 2-color, but it was basically 2-color. What we were splashing a little bit of blue and a little bit of white. A red. That would have been pretty good with the 30/30 Trampled Haste. Non-token creatures you control have create a token that's a copy of target token you control that entered the battlefield this turn. I mean, the card is fine. I don't think we want to be taking it here. Savage Smash is quite good. Gila Courser is quite good. Varmint's always just solid. I don't really want to take a red card right now. But I do think the red cards are better than the Varmint. But the red cards are more for aggressive decks, and I don't think we're... Or at least I don't want to be doing that. Like another Scorching, or another good red card. Had I taken the Courser or the Smash, this shot would be pretty good as well. It's like draft what's open versus draft what's fun, you know? Alright, I'll stay open. Not the biggest deal that we lost on one of the red removal spells with the Varmint pick, because the Varmint is very likely to end up in our deck too, you know? And it's possible that the Savage Smash wouldn't have been very good if we don't pick up a lot of early game anyways. It is what it is. These packs are Ugh. Salvo and a Rising. Ride Down is the best card here. I don't think we're very close to playing that. Cool. I guess pack 1, taking a 5/5 flying trampler, even if it's hard to cast, is okay. Lose on a cow, a robbery, and a pulverizer? Sure. If we end up playing it, then our deck will be a lot better, of course. Link Breaker and Red Black is not bad too if we end up going that route. Like Red Green splashing, Badlands Revival's a thing. I mean, now not taking the Helicourser looks kind of weak, but it is what it is. Trick Shot over Garbage. This is not a pleasant first pack. Let's put it that way. It's not what I want to be doing, nor do I think anything is particularly revealing itself as open or whatever. Wolverine's a good 3-drop. Another robbery. It's good with revival. Maybe we play 2. All right, pack 1 was bad. Pack 2, what do you got for me? A Bruse Tarl, easy splash. Another Courser here. And that's about it. Might not even be a splash. Could still be playing white as one of our mains, although I didn't take the Ride Down, which would be pretty good. Oh, and we also passed on that Holy Cow. A little bit of punish. Though I guess I don't think Holy Cow was the card I would have taken anyways. Roving Rancher. Homestead over Vigilante seems right. We'll play the Homestead in effectively any deck. Keeps us a little bit more open. When you high roll with the Homestead, it feels like you can't lose. Just 3/3 for 2 that draws extra cards. Okay, another solid enough pack. Sharpshooter over Skewer over Baron. Barons, rather. Yeah, still not locked into black by any means, although there's a murder now, but it's going to be easier for me to take the Mystical Tether here and play Bruse and Tether than it would be to play Murder and a cool... Although, that's not actually true. If we went black-red splashing white, that would not be hard. I think you could take Tether or Murder here. Still think I'm going to take the Tether instead. And then get punished by at knife point? Blah. Okay. Kind of wish I'd taken Murder now. A second knife point and a Consuming Ashes. What is this? Is this wording you control? Yeah, if Ferocification didn't say you control on both modes, playing it with that knife point would be kind of cute. So probably cutting all those now. If I do the double knife point, I need to take every single Deadeye we see. I don't know if we've seen a single Deadeye duelist yet. 3 knife points now? That's too many, right? Probably just take for a ride. I don't have a sacrifice effect yet, though. I guess the redundancy is better. Okay, I mean, we just need to take everything that targets then. That I do not think we want, and Getaway would be a good splash card if we don't want to take Rictus. I have no fixing, though, if I take the Getaway. The Getaway's a lot better, I think. Oh, this is turning messy. Ah. This is bad Mardu with no fixing. Yikes, this is a bad draft. Both of the deserts I've taken don't really do much for us. Like the Gulch as a crime, tapped black crime is okay. Oh, that lasso is actually surprisingly good. And the reason is it's a crime every turn on attacking. I'm probably not going to be able to play the Akul at this rate. In fact, I almost wonder if it's just better now to go red-white and just not even play any of these knife points. That's probably better. Alright, a bunch of white cards here we can take. Interrupter, Felidar, Keykeeper, Griffin. Kind of like the Interrupter a little bit more than the Felidar. Another Sharpshooter. Holy cow. Cow with Bruse is nice, but I think this is another Sharpshooter. This is more like red-white control. I have no creature plays before turn 3. Oh, man. Eartha Joe. There's also Blood Hustler here for the triple knife point. I'm still super tempted to play the 3 knife points. I just don't have the duelists to really make them do their thing, you know? Oh, I want to take the Blood Hustler so badly here. Let's take the cow over the summoner. There's black fixing, but I mean, we're well beyond that point now. God, I would just be happy picking up a couple of like discerning peddlers, just 2/2s for 2. We've seen no Erinx. Magebane Lizard, bro. Come on. And double down. Yeah, I guess I take the Quilled Charger. Just form a posse, okay. No 2 drops. We are red-white control-y. Awkward. Can we win? Sure. Hey, 2-drop. Hey, wheel it 2. Okay, okay, okay. That right there might have just saved our deck. And the Peddler! Oh my god. We picked up like 4 2-drops there at the end to save us. Now I can cut the Lullaby too. Well, that was insane. We just salvaged huge. Holy crap, we salvaged huge. We actually have 4 2-drops now. Vigilante, Keykeeper, Peddler, and Homestead. Whew. Legit, that, I mean, we actually have a very real chance now. You know what would be sick? Cast Form a Posse for like a decent number, you know, 4 or something, and then we play Eartha Joe. We can do all of the triggers. This is going to be a 17 basic land deck. That might be a first for me in this format. But hey, it is what it is. I don't have any Crime Matters cards for the Heath, right? Otherwise, we'd probably run that. I don't think a tap... Oh, no, we have Vigilante. Guess that's not going to hurt too bad. It's just 1 card. I'd rather have the untapped lands. All right. Red-white beats that got there in pack 3. Even the last half of pack 3. That was an interesting draft for sure. We had a bunch of different ways. Like, the triple knife point was so weird, but I don't think we saw a single duelist, so. Good hand. Hey, 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 Mr. Bruse. Scorch that, I think. Save the tether for something better. Plus the tether can be used later on at instant speed. Hairbeck. Now's the time to Bruse while they don't have very much in the graveyard they can do. Like, Bruse might immediately get consumed or shot, but they can. If they had played a land first, they would have been able to play Lazov. They didn't have a land, maybe? Nice. Oh, notably, Eartha Joe doubles the Keykeeper tapping as well. I think I'm going to pass and tap here. Sure. Oh, wait, I can flicker Eartha Joe. Actually, let's do that instead. Get another token out of the deal as well. Yep, and then let's double tapsies. Attack for 8. Okay, pressure is real. Dew is in. Wow, the lasso is great as well here. We want to equip the ox because the... Oh, they're just dead. Because the cow is lethal by itself with the double pumps. Or what would turn into quad pumps. Okay, red-white beatdown. Our opponent does have a ton of interaction. That is not good for us. Um, but I think we just run it back. We do have a lot of value in this deck. A lot of our creatures get more value themselves. We have a couple Wolverines, the Eartha Joe, the Bruse. So, 1-for-1 removal is not the worst. Okay, I'll pitch the flyer here. Two drop. Mr. Plunders. We go to 16. It's probably obvious I have a cow in hand. Okay. Keep that for the apothecary. I'm going to lead on the charger this turn, which will allow them to kill my charger and maybe gain some life, but it's just too much more mana efficient. Jailbreak scheme. I don't know, maybe topping, that's correct. Oh, they would have milled me anyway. Oh, they're going to gain 6 life here. They milled Mountain Bruse. Gross. Hot Stitcher. Oh, they have the Geralf with the Stitcher. Their zombies are going to get fat. Luckily, they didn't have another play. So we want to shot the Geralf. Actually, versus blue-black? They probably have more ways to return, right? I mean, we know they have Bounce Spell, but I think there's probably more likely to be Graveyard Recursion that's relevant. That's not a good sign. Maybe they just have Assassin or something? Gigapede? Oh, sure. Turn a 2-2 into a different 2-2, but also push a couple points of damage. Nice draw. I guess I should have just pumped up once and then tapped the Stitcher. That was probably better. Let's see, that's a little bit unfortunate. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's trade one of those in for 4 life. Tap the Wolverine so they can't double block with 2/2 and 1/4. Alright, let's get a little more aggressive then. They can trade zombie for irascible. I'm okay with that. I think. Ooh, that might be the start of the end for us. Yikes. Alright. Oh, man. Just lose to any crime. That's pretty good. Gives us the double triggers we were looking for. Oh, they have a counter? Oh, we just instantly lose. Nice. That triggers all of their 3 Crime Matters cards, bounces the Intimidation Campaign, triggers the Lazov, and then gets a trigger of the Karavek to cast another spell. I actually might think Ferocification's okay in this matchup. But I don't think there's anything I want to cut. Let's just go to game 3. Alright, no 2-drop creature, but a solid enough hand. So plot Robbery on 2, Townsfolk on 3, Sharpshooter maybe plot on 4. They might have their Desert Stew in hand and can't use it. It's a good sharpshooter target, if I've ever seen one. No reason for us to Robbery, because we cannot cast anything after it anyways. Naked Giralf? Now is the turn to play our Keykeeper, because they don't have mana to Deserts do it. Guess I want to lead on Tether, so they can't have Phantom Interference here. Yep, there's the Desert's Due as expected. Gonna hit him down to 7, and we have another card draw on tap. Well, looking decent. Nice. All right. Oh, pretty clean. Yeah, all those 2-drops we picked up at the tail end of Pack 3 were so clutch. 1-0. Okay, on to round 2. Play first. Looks like the same opening hand as last time. No 2-drop, sad. Red-white medic. Okay. That I am not unhappy to see. It's a pretty nice sharpshooter target for us next turn. Did top a card. Our hand's very good versus an opposing red-white deck, though. Fine, no blocks. Well, well, well. What do we have here? And they hit an Outlaws Fury, huh? So I could play this two different ways, right? I could sharpshooter into salvoing the Bruse. But saving the sharpshooter to shoot the cow seems better when they have 4 cards in their hand. But man, that's a lot of pressure. I would hit him for 8. I think there's a time and place for everything, and I think we're going to do this. We're not blocking since they have Outlaw's Fury, so leaving back our 3/3 even though it has reach doesn't really matter. Issue is that they're going to gain maybe 3 life back off the medic if they do make the Outlaw's Fury play. See what they hit off of it. Yep. Coyote, nice hit. Okay, so they can hit me for, wow, 10 and they gain 4 back. Yowza. That's kind of brutal. We really needed a spell there. I think I get aggro. I died to another Outlaw's Fury, but they have too many cards in their hand and I have no action left, so press while we can. They had a second Outlaw's Fury. Alright. Well, I don't love it, but it is what it is. Lullaby in a mirror match seems alright. I don't think we're going to need Lasso here. They're not going to be playing huge creatures for us to worry about. Quick draw. Not a terrible trick, perhaps. I don't think we want Take for a Ride. I think I'll just make the Lasso swap out for the Ariettes. I mean, they played Bruse, so that was the difference in the game, right? They just got a lot of value off of that. Ate a removal spell, but drew them 2 cards effectively. That's not a good hand. That is a possibly good hand. I mean, I didn't see any removal from them, so maybe our Bruse turn 4 will just stick and win. Go for the turn 1 pressure. I like it. Yeah, they've got a curve. Alright, I'm at 16. Well, now we're going to go with Holy Cow here, of course, because we want to make sure we hit a 4th land for Bruse next turn. Basically, the Holy Cow is face up, but I don't really care. No Bruse. Oof. Okay, missed land number 4. Gonna be sad if they just have the Bruse. It's not as bad, I guess. I'm still gonna go with Bruse over Sharpshooter. Try to get the value. I'm gonna take 6 here. Yeah, their draw's just been a little bit better both games. Looks like very similar decks. The beats. Okay, that's not bad. Guess I should... It's either eat the 4-5 or eat the 2-2. This is actually tough. The tapper's really problematic for us. Yeah. Ah, well, what can you do? Yep. Their draw was just better. Our decks looked identical, but their draw was just better. We got absolutely grossed out on. All right, what do we... So 1-1. We play for salvage gems. Try to get a 2-1. What a beating. We on the play here for game 3, or rather round 3. It's a nice looking opening hand. The Vigilante with the lasso is a 3/3 double strike every turn, starting on turn 3. Kind of great. Turn 1 Lackey. Is this another Boros match? No, red-black. Servant of the Stinger. Let's go for it. I would like to hit you for 6 points of damage, please. Grixis crimes, then, huh? Tiny Bones making me discard a card. Sure. I'm gonna keep the flyer. So they can tutor with the servant if they want to. We'll grab like a Thunder Salvo, kill my Vigilante. Hey man, when you know, you know. When you know, you frickin' know. Duelist, okay. Tap the 1/1 because we don't want them to chump with that. Both players been missing land drops, I think. Is that a lot of robbery? Okay. What kind of attacks do I have here then? Or are they going to get aggressive? Pump the lackey attack for 2? Sure. Alright, let's do this and try to find a land. That'd be insane. Nice. Tap their Death Toucher down. Get to hold up our Keykeeper for next turn's pretty great. Alright, go to combat. I will tap your servant. What does Tiny Bones do again? Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield you control, any number of target players each mill a card and lose 1 life. Okay. Pass? Let's just go to combat and see what they do. Out cold or something? Sorry, stop cold, not out cold. Yeah, okay. Feels like when I have Lasso, I don't want to actually trade away my creature. They opted not to robbery last turn too, which is interesting. Looks like they might be planning on sacking a land for it. Sure. Well, we have a removal spell in hand. We have a 2-turn air clock, but we have 5 cards in hand, so that's a lot of blue sources too. I guess that could be their only 2 blue sources. Very interesting. Okay, I like that. I've been missing land drops, so they assumed I had spells in my hand, which I did. But hey, look at those draws. Pass. Nice. Good. Getting creatures off their battlefield now is pretty nice, right? Since it makes Lasso a lot better. And we just need to deal a couple of points of damage with the double sharpshooter in hand. 3 islands. There must be something they're playing blue for more than just the stop cold then. Okay, yeah, they are just full 3 color. Are they dead on board here? Yes. Move the lasso over to the Keykeeper, and every single one of our creatures now does 4 damage. So then we just finish him off with the Sharpshooter. Good. Alright. Red-white value train strikes again. Take for a Ride is really good versus Servant of the Stinger, but they have too many creature production cards and small creatures that it wouldn't often get through, so... Could bring in the Ariat's Lullaby, but I think we're just going to run it back as is. Should be a fine matchup, especially since they're on 3 colors. Alright, let's go to game 2 of the third and final round. OG Jace versus Budget Jace. I think I keep this on the draw, right? Any third land unlocks a couple nice spells, and yeah, if we rip a red source in the first few draw steps, then we are sitting real good like. Alright, easy target for the salvo. I guess I'm fine just interrupting this turn instead of plotting the Wolverine. Nothing? Getting punished here. That's fine. I don't mind just running it out then. Just consider it a bad holy cow in that scenario. Geese, I need to draw land. Phew. Right, pay 2 and ward 2, yeah. Sheesh. Then I am going to saddle up and hit for 5 menace. Guess I'll run out the Wolverine. Easy. And saddle up this way. If it's just stop cold, we'll go ahead and get away on their turn. Beginning of the next end step. So I need to do it on their second main. I'm guessing they're just missing their red, right? Nice. Alright, just gonna push. They block, they take 7. This is not much of a game. They're clearly just missing a color and have a bunch of red cards in their hand. Alright, GG's. Yeah, kind of a lackluster draft that was. Boros beats. Got wrecked by another Boros beats. Basically the mirror match. Pulled off a 2-1. Not too exciting. The draft was the most interesting part about that because we had a couple of different options. Different routes we could have taken, but that's Magic. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time, my friends. Bye-bye.